From my experience as a private educator over the past 30 years, the following book I'm going to show you is a typical example of the school system and tutoring systems out there and what they produce. This is one thing that I have always worked hard to correct in my work. The following is a maths book of a child going to a good school with a good Ofsted report. The child is hard-working, neat, tidy, well presentable, follows all the instructions at school, and has a good report from the school. And as we go through the book, we can see that the child has presented the work well, neat and tidy, and we can see lots of work being carried out. Some marked, some not marked. The questions are marked in class by the friend sitting next to them from the answers given out. And overall, a parent would look at this and say, oh, my child is doing lots of work at school and happy with the book the child brings home from school. Now, when I looked at this book, this is what I was looking for. I was looking for questions, methods, correct marking, teachers' comments, a plan, direction of where the work is going, some sort of indexing system, a targeting system to check on the work, revision tests, exams to check the learning. So these are just some of the things I will be looking for when I go through the book. Now, as I go through the book page by page, I have highlighted in yellow all the things I found that were not quite correct. So here on the first page we have a wrong answer, incorrectly marked, plus the rest of the questions don't really have a very clear method. They just have a bit of working next to them. On this next page, we have a series of answers, ticked and crossed, no questions, no methods. Then we have a question with no working, and then we have a series of questions done in class, marked, but no methods. So this page is of no use to anyone. The next page has a bit of information at the top, which is very confusing, makes no sense. Below it is some working with no methods, no explanation. On the right hand side we have wrong answers. On the next page we've got a whole array of problems. Questions are wrong, not marked, no methods, all over the place. This page has no value whatsoever. On the next page we have answers which are marked, but no questions, no methods, so this has no value. On the right hand side the same thing. We've got a bit of graph work underneath which looks okay. On this graphs topic we have some graphs notes, we have an example with no question, no method, no explanation. On this sheet here we've got incorrect corrections, no methods, this sheet has no value. Here we have a set of questions which are done in class and corrected. The green represents the corrections, but these corrections are incorrect. So if you were to revise this work, you'd be revising the wrong work. More question sheets. These look like test questions. There are no methods, just answers, not marked, no value. Once again, this has no revision value. More questions, no methods, not marked, no value. And the rest of the pages and books had the same sort of work. Now you might think this is just one child. We checked a whole group of children going to the same school and other schools, and we found the same type of problems. So this is not isolated to just one child. Now to test this, try this on your child. Open your child's book and look out for the things that we've shown you. And point out a few things and ask your child some questions. You'll quickly realise that all the work carried out is not reinforced properly. If it is, well done, your child goes to a good school and your child is in a good position. But this is just the start of the problem. Having a good book with questions, methods, marking, comments and direction, there has to be a system in place to check the work is kept. The retention of the work is vital. For example, if you worked really hard in January to do lots of work and learnt new work, what's the point if by February, March, April you've lost all the work and forgotten it, and then by August, September you don't have the memory of even doing it, it's wasted. So if you have a system in place that's reinforcing and retaining the work, that makes sense. And this is what we do at the Tuition Arena. We're that confident at the Tuition Arena that we can guarantee progress, that we're willing to give you £100 to try our system, and if we can't create progress for your child, we'll even give you your money back. Call us now and come and try our system and see for yourself what a difference it will make to your child's education, and let us create success for you and your child. Welcome to the Tuition Arena. Call now to book a trial and come and see how we've solved all these problems.